Hello tubers and groovers, and welcome to this portion of Take the Fear Out of the Gear with me, Jason Bangers.
And me, Mr. Chumbly Warner.
Today we bring you this. Simon Says. Let's have a game of Simon Says, shall we, Simon?
Which button do we press?
Well, I'll tell you what, guys, if that doesn't look like Simon Says, the game, then I don't know what it looks like. But my God, Zoom, we've done the 96. This is the 48, okay? It's the ARQ-48. And these are quirky, at their quirkiest, aren't they? Let's face it.
I think they're absolutely awesome. We were so impressed.
Yeah, well, you don't get much quirkier than this, do you?
No.
Let's be fair. So it is a sequencer. It's a percussive instrument that you can swing around, and it's a
Sampler.
a sampler, and it also has got filters in that you can control with the ring. This thing has got everything. It's just awesome. So I explain to the folk what they have got here. So let's go straight to the price, because we don't normally do this straight away, but we want to share this with you because we want you to grab yourselves a bargain right now. And I am talking down the camera to you, YouTubers, as if we're on QVC. I want you to grab a bargain. Simon wants you to grab a bargain. And this is how you do it.
Right, so the original price of these Zooms, $399. That's £399. That's what they originally came out at.
And they're still available at that price today.
There is some, unfortunately, some shops have got some old stock and they're still trying to sell them at that price. So the place Jay and I got them from is Gear for Music in the UK at a staggering £109.
Ka-ching! You heard it. £109. A bargain.
So that's like £25 for your controller, £25 for your sequencer, £25 for your sampler, and then the odd little bit on top for all your sounds. And I'll just have a look here. You've got 460 sounds, drums, percussion, synth sounds, all that little box. And like the 96, you can get an SD card and you can load your own sample library in. And what I had to get a chair earlier to sit down, it will take a 512 gigabyte card. So you
That's
could
a
get
lot of samples.
You could get all your sample library forever into the Zoom.
Especially if they're MP3. I mean, my goodness, you can have millions of the damn things.
Yeah.
Right, well, it's you heard it at the top of the show there, and we will play you a little bit. However, Zoom, there is problem. Zoom, Y-O-Y. Now, also, I have just ordered an 8-chake recorder, and this has got the same problem. This, if you look at the first one, the 96, we showed you that if you take this out, well, it doesn't have this. On the original first one they made, it's wireless, okay? Whether it be Bluetooth or 2.4 gig, I don't know what they use, but it's wireless. So I can control this one, but it's got a wire hanging out of it. So it's Bluetooth. It tells you that it's Bluetooth compatible, okay? So one would assume that you access the Bluetooth setting within it. No. Now I've got to get this right. Is it BTA1 or BAT1?
I think it's a BTA one, I think.
It is a BTA one. That is like a USB Bluetooth card, sender receiver. They're currently about 40 quid, right? And it's not a USB. It's got, this thing's got a little socket in the side here, which is quite unique. I'll see if the 7D can pick it up. I'll see if I don't know if that's picking that up, and I'll zoom in on that. Hopefully, if you can see it. So it's not a bog standard Bluetooth thing. But here's the thing. Here is the thing for me and Si. You tell them, Si, because I'm doing it all.
Well, when I was looking at these, and I thought, oh, Bluetooth. And when you first look at it, you think, oh, you've got in the base unit there, you've got like a flap that comes down, and you've put your Bluetooth card in. So I thought, oh, great. If you did want to make it Bluetooth, you'd only have to put a card in the base unit. That's what I thought. And then Jay corrected me and said, no, man, do you realise you need a card for the ring and a card for the bass?
So that's an extra additional £80.
It's a lot of money.
The Zoom H8, which I shall be buying, I've ordered. It'll turn up soon and we will review it. You got to do the same thing with that, guys. So if you think of buying an H8, it says Bluetooth compatible. You got to spend 40 odd quid on this damn BTA one.
Yeah, which is, it's a little bit naughty.
That's a lot of money, 80 quid. If you just spent £3.99 on that, and all right, we've paid £109. It's going to cost 80 quid just to get it Bluetooth compatible. That's as much as it costs to buy the damn thing. That ain't really right. Anyway, we're not really here to criticise it, but that is the only criticism, isn't it? Really,
That is, yeah.
that is the only criticism.
So we'll be waiting for the Bluetooth card sale.
Yeah. Yes, we will. Once they come down, maybe. I mean, if I get the H8, I'm going to need one card anyway. I could buy one for this, and then I've got one for that, and I can swap them and put two in here if I needed it. But that's only so as you got this wireless, so you can walk around the house with it or do a gig with it or whatever. I don't mind it being plugged in personally, so whatever, each their own.
Yeah.
So anyway, as you can see, it's a step sequencer. Oh, yeah, look at those lovely buttons around the edge there, look. And there's each instrument. And if you play it fast enough, and you can have it as bars as 1 to 2 or bars as 3, 1, 2, 3 and 4 when you're step sequencing and programming it, can't you?
Yeah, another thing to point out is, and this relates to a question Joe'd seen on YouTube, the velocity sensitivity.
Yep.
There's 4 different levels. So you can have like a low, medium and a high, and then you can have max. So if you just want to like trigger samples, it's better to put it on max, so however hard you hit it, it comes out at one level. But obviously if you want to do like a percussion type performance, you may want to adjust that. So yeah, if you're doing a percussive thing, you can set your levels. And Joe was saying earlier about this guy you see on YouTube.
He doesn't know how to put accents in. He's got his ring turned up to the maximum, so it will only, but it won't. That's how you put an accent in. You've got to turn your ring down, and then when you're step sequencing, you put your own accent in. If you got your ring up full, you can't put in an accent. He's going, if anyone can show me the button that adds accents, he said, I'd be a happy bunny. I thought, you idiot, that will not give you an accent because you've got to do it via your ring, haven't you?
Yeah, it's the touch sensitive pads in the ring. So as Joe was saying, if you want to put accents in, just set your velocity on the ring itself, and that's all. If it's on max, you'll get no velocity, so you'll get no performance, ups and downs. So just have a look at that. It's really easy to get to.
My friend on YouTube, there is no accent button. That is why you can't find one, because you have to do it manually. It's quite simple.
Yeah, it's not like the RD6 where you've got an accent knob, and that turns your accent up and down.
Now let's explain something. This thing should have been called the quad because it is set in 4 sections. So you've got your sound section here, your sequence section there, your record and play section there, and your effects section there. It's quite simple. But let me explain something to you guys. I'm going to take this out now. I don't know what's going to happen. Oh look, I've took it out and the ring's gone off. Why? Because it does that. But here's the thing. If I push and hold this button here, hallelujah. Now you're thinking, hang on, how's it doing that then? Because it ain't wireless like the other one. Well, it takes 2 AA batteries. How long they will last in this thing, I don't know. But, of course, it does 0 and do nothing. You can assign a section that you're going to hold, which I've just done. So that section's now blank, and I can now use that for my percussive stuff without accidentally triggering anything here. And that's quite easy to do. That's quite handy. But it's doing nothing because it's not Bluetooth enabled. So there is problem right there. Problem. You can also use it as a photographic thing. Anyway, come on, Si, what should we do? Should we play some stuff and have a little jam along?
Yeah.
So let's all I was showing you there is you can jam along to any prefixed sound effects you got there. You can change any instrument. You can do anything to any of those sounds just by selecting one and then coming in here and changing the settings on it. You can do anything you want. It's really simple. And if you want to record along to that, you've only just got to hit the record button whilst it's playing. Hit the record, you'll get a click track come in, and then whatever I do on here, it will save. Right, so it's remembered exactly what I've done, and it puts a click track in for you when you're recording, and that disappears when you play it back.
Yeah, and the other thing we were doing earlier was if you want to clear one of the instruments.
Oh yeah, it's ever so simple.
You just hold down the clear button here, and then touch the pad of the instrument you want to get rid of, and it just deletes it.
Yeah, you have to hold it on for a period of time though, because if I hit clear there and then I hit this thing, actually. You see it's still there, So if I want to do this, I've got to hold it on for the duration of the song, of the loop. And then now they're all gone. So the minute you take your hand, so you can delete some, but not all. Do you see what I mean? You know, it's clever. It's very intelligent.
You've got to do a full circle of the sequence, isn't it?
It's intelligent. There might just be one there you want to get rid of. So, you know, rather than going through each step, you can just do it in real time. Slow it down, and then just hit the damn thing when it comes around. I think it's wonderful. It does so much more than what we're telling you about. It really does. What I don't understand is, what is this USB socket for at the front here? We don't really know, do we?
No.
Probably software, maybe.
Yeah, because obviously I think there's a new firmware out for this one as well, and I presume it's the same as the 96, where what you do is you get your SD card, you format it on here first, put it in your computer, download the update from Zoom, then you go in and load it up.
There's just so much more we could tell you about this. There ain't an awful lot on YouTube, to be honest, guys. We don't know an awful lot about it ourselves yet. So if you would like us to bring you some more about it, explain in more depth about it, as we will learn whatever you need us to know. But leave comments, and if there's anything you want to hear or see, we'll do it for you. We did show you on the 96 where we had an SD card in, and Simon had done some samples from the Pet Shop Boys and that, and how you can play that, what you sampled, and trigger the samples from here, and you can record that to a backbeat that you've loaded in here. Very clever, very clever. I think it's a wonderful piece of kit.
I like the effects section as well.
The effects section is groovy.
So if we set it going...
Oh yeah, of course we haven't shown you that yet, yeah.
I like the bit crush. Let's see if this will work. Loads of nice effects in real time.
It's even got it's got some great effects on it. If we turn this off, the effects off, it's got what I love on here. My favourite one is a looper, so we can play that. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, YouTubers and groovers, this is Dean Take the Fear Out the Gear with myself, Jason Bangers.
And myself, Mr. Chumley Warner.
We'll see you on the next glorious video, guys. Have a good one.